Hey vinyl community, this is Greg from Three Dimensions of Music. Just wanted to go over a stack of CDs I got from an estate sale last weekend. This was a pretty well-to-do house. It had a lot of nice furniture in there, dining room set my wife would have loved to have, but we don't have a pickup truck anymore. Anyways, they had it looked like 500 or 600 CDs and stacked throughout the different places in the house. So I went through as many as I could. I got there late because we went to a flea market first. But these are the finds I got from the estate sale. They were all a buck a piece, each one of these. First one I'll show is live from Chicago's House of Blues, the Blues Brothers. This is with Dan Aykroyd and not John Belushi, but his brother, Jim Belushi, and a host of others that were there with them. It's a special band that they go with, but this is a live concert of the Blues Brothers, which I've never seen before. I've seen the Blues Brother album, which I have, but I thought I'd pick the CD up. You can see they had a full band. All right. Next one, Jamiroquai. I believe this is kind of electronic music. I'm going to try it out. I have one other Jamiroquai, and this adds to the CD collection of Jamiroquai. This one was nice. It's a 2 CD set, Meatloaf, like a compilation of all his best hits. 2 CDs, a lot of music. Really nicely laid out. Oops. Let's see if this opens up. I think it's the other side. Yeah. So that was pretty nice. Let me get the CD before I step on it and crush it. Meatloaf. Next one I got, Spyro Gyra, 3 Wishes. I have quite a few Spyro Gyras, vinyl and CDs. Didn't have this one though. This is a digital master. I love these digital masters. They sound great. Dave Grusin Productions. That's always a winner when you can get a digital master for $1. This one is the Kinks, which I've never seen this before. It looks like it might be an import. It's a 2 CD set. Let's see how this one opens up. Yeah. So it's got the purple disc there. I don't want to break this because they are delicate, these 2 CD sets. A red one. And a lot of great pictures of the band. And as you can see, a lot of songs on there for sure. 2 CD, the ultimate collection, the Kinks. Next one, Joni Mitchell. Found a couple Joni Mitchells there. This is called Hejira. And the nice thing about this Joni Mitchell that I found when I listened to it, Jaco Pastorius is the bassist on this album, and it was a very enjoyable album. Joni Mitchell, Hejira. Highly recommended. Nice listen. Some great bass playing on there. This is Joni Mitchell, For the Roses. Probably a lot of people are familiar with this one. I didn't have it, so I added it to my collection. For the Roses. Next one. And this was pretty cool. This is Al Di Meola, Winter Nights. And this is actually a Christmas CD, which I didn't know he made. It's on Telarc. Al Di Meola from Return to Forever, and he has a lot of his own work out there too. But that's when I first heard of him with Return to Forever with Chick Corea. As you can see, it's all Christmas. So that kind of reminds me of the Old Goat, his Christmas collection. I wonder if you have Al Di Meola in your collection. I think you'd like that, for sure. Al Di Meola is a great guitarist. Reggae Vibrations. This has, let's see, I might as well just put it out there. You can see who's on it. And it's in like a cardboard slipcase. Little reggae. And it's a compilation of different groups. Peter Tosh, Steel Pulse, Jimmy Cliff, Toots and the Maytals, Diamond Decker, the Gladiators. A lot of ones I'm not familiar with, but it sounds really good. A little bit of reggae in the house. This one was interesting. Something's Got a Hold on Me. Another compilation on Rhino. A lot of soul on this one. It's got the Isley Brothers, the Sweet Inspirations, Al Green, Aretha Franklin, Arthur Conley, Etta James, Bobby Womack, James Brown, Bobby Blue Bland, say that 3 times fast, Freddie Scott, Jackie Wilson, Booker T, and the MGs. Nice compilation for $1. Next one, first in my collection. I think this was her first release, Fiona Apple. I kind of like this. I wasn't sure if I would, but this particular CD of Fiona Apple, and I believe it's called The Idler Wheel is Wiser. Fiona Apple. I think that's her first release, though. First or second. This was a nice find. Miles Davis, 1954 to 59. So you're talking back in right around when I was born. That was Miles when he was young. It was an unusual Hear Music, it's called. Poetics of Sound. And he is, I thought I looked at the lineup with him. Check it out. All right, this was great. I'm glad I found this there. The Buena Vista Social Club. I've seen this shown on the vinyl community channels. I know it's out in vinyl too, but the vinyl's about $38. This was $1. It sounds fantastic. I highly recommend this if you come across it. Buena Vista Social Club. It's Cuban salsa and jazz samba. Just excellent musicians. And the fellow's name is Ibrahim Ferrer. That's the fellow there that founded the social club, Buena Vista Social Club. And the Cubans definitely got some good vibes. All right, let's see. This one was it's called the Golden Palominos. I'll have to cover that up a little bit so that makes it for general audiences. I believe this is a dance mix type CD. I'm not sure if I'm going to get into it or not. I wanted to try it out. Another one, some people like them, some people don't. John Mayer, Heavier Things. Pretty much everybody's familiar with John Mayer. How about that? A Columbia 6i CD. This is, John Mayer's a great guitarist, singer. I kind of enjoy him myself. He's a very talented individual. And last one up, Bryan Adams Unplugged. Not a huge fan of Bryan Adams per se, but I have an Unplugged collection. It's almost complete of all the MTV Unplugged, all the different ones. I may show that down in the future of the. It's about 10, almost 10 CDs now of the Unplugged. The one thing I can't even say that. The one thing I noticed about the MTV Unplugged sessions is they're done very well. They're recorded very well. And I'm sure some of you are familiar with Nirvana and Pearl Jam and Eric Clapton Unplugged. They all sound so good. Well done. You can see the picture on the back there. Looks like Bryan was doing a lot of stuff himself. And that about covers it for the estate sale. And thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I appreciate your comments. One more thing I want to say. Hi, London. How you doing, London?